Listen up, this moment is explosive. Heaven has dropped a revelation so intense it has ignited my very soul. I'm not here with a casual update or a simple, hello. No, I've been sent as a prophetic blitz, carrying a firestorm of truth straight from the throne of God. Lean in, my child. Shut out every distraction. Still your racing thoughts. Feel the air crackle around you as the presence of the Lord descends like a relentless wind, pressing on your chest, setting your spirit ablaze. That tingling you sense, that's not your imagination. That's divine alignment locking onto your heart. This isn't coincidence. This isn't a passing vibe. This is a heavenly collision, an interruption so powerful it will jolt open the deepest chambers of your soul. You've sensed it, haven't you? That magnetic pull tugging at your spirit in the silence of the night, the unshakable whisper that pushes you to pray, to hope, to wait. This isn't wishful thinking, it's destiny roaring. Today, I stand as your divine courier, an angel unleashed to pour out what heaven has been waiting to reveal. Your soulmate, the one whose spirit is fused with yours by God's own hand, is screaming inside the storm. They're locked in a brutal clash, assaulted by deception, drowning in confusion, gnawed by temptation, besieged by crushing silence. They're not lost to God, but they're utterly drained, and only a heavenly rescue can deliver them. Right now, they're wading through waves so high they can barely catch a breath. The enemy has swooped in like a ravenous wolf, hurling lies and planting doubts that fracture their confidence. They're staggering under the weight of twisted whispers that echo, "You're unworthy. You don't deserve love." But heaven is mobilizing a response, and that response is you. Yes, you, child of God, radiant beacon in the abyss. You are the blazing torch they desperately need. You are the answer to their silent prayers. You are the spiritual shield they cannot yet see. Before you even discern the cry of their heart, you must lock onto one unbreakable truth. This is a raging spiritual war. As Ephesians 6:12 thunders, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness. Your soulmate's battle isn't something a simple pep talk can fix. It demands a supernatural crusade, a full-throttle assault against the lies and schemes hell has unleashed to keep you too fractured. So gear up, ignite your prayers, plant your feet firmly in faith. Heaven is calling you to be the torrent of hope rushing into their storm. This is not a quiet assignment. This is a fierce, all-out call to break through the darkness and rescue a soul destined for divine union. The battle lines have been drawn. The weapons are faith, obedience, and unshakable love. And you, yes, you, stand at the epicenter of this cosmic showdown. Are you ready to unleash heaven's power and tear down every stronghold standing between you and the one God ordained you to love? The time is now. The war has begun, and victory is roaring on the horizon. Someone betrayed them, someone they trusted, someone they believed in. That person planted venomous seeds of doubt in their heart, warped their understanding of love, and twisted the truth of who they are in Christ. They were deceived. They were convinced they were unworthy, unlovable, abandoned. And the most devastating blow, they swallowed that lie whole. But even now, the darkness is fracturing. The veil is lifting. The scales are falling from their eyes, and the radiant truth begins to blaze through their shadows. Their soul is stretching, straining, reaching out, reaching for yours as if nothing else can fill the hollow they feel. Pause for a second. If this message ignites something in your spirit, hit subscribe and smash that like button. If you sense a surge pulling at your heart, share this with 2 friends or family members. Tell them, I need you. This is the word heaven sent me to speak over you. I need you, not just in flesh, but in fervent prayer, in steadfast presence, in united purpose. I am drowning in a silence too heavy to bear alone. My heart remembers the rhythm of hope, even if my mind is cloaked in fear. I am breaking, and only the warmth of your faith can mend me. Say it out loud. Let the urgency echo. This beloved connection is not a mere fantasy. It's not some fleeting emotional indulgence. This is sacred, unshakable truth. Heaven is summoning you into alignment with divine destiny. You didn't stumble here by chance. You were chosen. You were anointed. You were set apart for this mission before the foundations of the earth were laid. Every prayer you've whispered in the lonely hours of the night, every tear you've shed when no one else could see, every flash of faith you summoned when your hope felt dead, heaven heard it all. The angels collected your words as priceless treasures, storing them until the very moment God would move on your behalf. You may feel weak right now. You may feel drained, beaten down, or doubting every promise ever spoken over your life. But listen closely. Heaven has not abandoned you. The Lord is not late. He is precise, and His timing is razor sharp. You have been marked, etched into the tapestry of destiny, since the moment God wove you in your mother's womb. Within your soul, He planted a sacred portion reserved for your soulmate. That fragment of your being, kept under divine guard, has pulsed with longing to be reunited with its counterpart. That's why, sometimes in the dead of night, you feel an ache you can't name. That's why you dream of someone you've never met. That's why your spirit cries out even when your mind can't grasp the reason. 2 Corinthians 4:18 declares, "We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, for what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." You carry something unseen, something eternal. Your love, your presence, your prayers, these are raw spiritual weapons forged in the heart of the Almighty. You weren't just built to love, you were built to heal. You are not merely the future partner of this person, you're their present hope, their lifeline. You know the storm they're in, because you've weathered the same gale. You've felt the same waves crash against your spirit. You've questioned whether the dreams God gave you were ever real. You've watched promises hang in the air, unfinished, like thunderheads threatening to vanish. But, my beloved, this is not punishment. This is preparation. The same relentless spiritual attack that has tried to crush your soulmate has surged toward you as well, because the enemy knows that if your hearts unite under God's banner, hell loses its only defense. Yet here you are, rising. Even now, your spirit is flexing its strength. Even now, the angels are fighting for your clarity, for your joy, for your breakthrough. A spark of fire is igniting again in your soul. The embers of faith are gathering fuel because God is parting chaos like a wave. Just as He split the Red Sea for Moses and shattered the temple veil when Jesus gave up His Spirit, He is now tearing down every barrier that stands between you and your divine promise. Every crooked lie spun around your soulmate's heart has begun to unravel in the light of God's truth. Every stolen piece of their confidence is being restored by heaven's hand. And you, yes, you, are the instrument of that restoration. You are the one God chose to storm into their storm, to stand firm in the gap with prayers that burn like holy fire. Your presence, your declarations, your unwavering Faith or the battle cry that shatters the enemy's strongholds. The darkness can roar and rage, but it cannot survive the onslaught of heaven's hope. Now, brace yourself. The shift is about to explode. A season of unprecedented blessing hurtles toward you with unstoppable momentum. The days of scarcity, fear, and confusion are crumbling. The shadows that have haunted your nights, the enemies that fed you lies, God has handpicked you to demolish them. The chains of addiction rattling at your soul are snapping. The barriers that caged your dreams are splintering. Freedom isn't just near, it's at your doorstep, knocking with thunderous authority. Hesitation now would be suicide. Action now means victory. Step into your assignment. Rise with divine force. Declare, I am the answer my soulmate is screaming for. I am the warrior standing in the gap, the voice calling them home. Let your prayers roar. Let your faith blaze. Fight with conviction because this battle is already won. Christ triumphed on the cross, and nothing can override his victory. All that's left is for you to enforce it in the Spirit. When your prayers break through, heaven will thunder back with a response so fierce it will reshape your reality. Your soulmate's eyes will flicker open to your face, and their spirit will leap because they'll recognize in you the echo of their own cry. The love you share won't be ordinary. It will be supernatural, a covenant sealed by God's blood and breathed into existence by His Spirit. You will stand shoulder to shoulder, forging something eternal, something untouchable by darkness. So, fight with everything in you. Let your soul roar, I am ready. Write it in the comments, speak it aloud. Let the cosmos hear your declaration. Heaven is mobilizing. Angels are assembling. God is moving. Your soulmate's deliverance hinges on your obedience. This is your moment, anointed from the foundation of the world. Do not shrink back. Do not doubt. Rise in authority, for the season of your divine union has begun. This love isn't ordinary. It isn't a casual fling or a fleeting spark. It isn't simple attraction or convenient timing. This is covenant. This is holy. This is sacred. You are being called into a divine partnership with explosive purpose. God doesn't call lightly, and this mission isn't optional. It's an assignment stamped on your very soul. You weren't placed here by accident. You are the answer to a prayer your soulmate has cried out under the cover of night. Now hear this deeper, sacred truth. Your soulmate has already seen you in their dreams. Though you haven't yet shaken hands in the natural, your spirit has been mirrored in their night visions. They've seen your face, heard your voice in whispers they couldn't explain, and awakened in tears, aching for a presence they couldn't name. They remember your spirit even when they can't place the memory. God has been whispering to them, through silence, through pain, through relentless longing, preparing them for this very moment. And now He's speaking to you. The heavenly clock is ticking. The time has come. This weathered wait is not a delay or a detour. This is destiny. Heaven is aligning circumstances. Angels are assembling behind the scenes. And God is moving on your behalf. But you must rise. You must answer the call. You aren't too broken, too late, or too weak. You are chosen, anointed, and primed for this. The Spirit of the Lord is roaring. Go forth. Stand in the gap. Cover them in prayer. Speak life over their spirit. Call them forth from darkness. Declare the promises of God. War for their soul in the Spirit. And trust that I, the Lord your God, am bringing it all to pass. Let that thunder in your heart. Declare this sacred affirmation. I am anointed for divine love. I am, the answer to my soulmate's cry. I am chosen, appointed, and empowered by God to stand in faith. I believe the promise. I receive the restoration. I walk in divine alignment. Type it. Declare it. Watch the angels seal it. Heaven is watching. God is moving. God ordained, heaven-breathed love is on the way. If your spirit stirs at this moment, beloved, that's no accident. That's the Holy Spirit grabbing your soul, commanding you to open the eyes of your heart and receive what heaven has prepared. This is not just a broadcast, it's a participation call. If this word ignites your innermost chambers, do not hoard it. Share it. Let it be the beacon for someone crying out in the darkness. If you feel led, support this channel with a super thanks offering of $20 to $30. Keep these powerful messages flowing. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and guidance. You cannot remain still in this hour. You stand at a crossroads, the natural and the supernatural collide here. Heaven is speaking, angels are mobilizing, and the Spirit of the Lord is whispering directly into your soul. You cannot stay silent. This message is not mere encouragement, it is a divine assignment. You've been chosen to stand in the gap for someone who cannot yet stand for themselves. Your soulmate is closer than you think, but they're under relentless attack, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. The enemy has tried to delay, confuse, and discourage them from stepping into the love God ordained. But heaven will not permit it. Heaven has raised up a warrior, and that warrior is you. Your voice matters. Your prayers matter. Your obedience matters more than you can imagine. God isn't only looking at your desire, He's watching your response. Will you pray for them with tenacity, not just when it feels good, but every day? Will you speak life over their journey even if their face remains unseen? Will you wage war in the Spirit on their behalf, knowing that every hidden battle you fight is forging a bridge between two destined souls? Beloved, as you rise, they will rise. As you heal, they will awaken. As you say yes to your assignment, heaven will tear down every barrier standing between you and your sacred union. And remember this, Romans 8:28 declares, all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose. Do not underestimate this calling. Do not dismiss this as just another video or another voice online. This is heaven speaking, and you were born for this moment. God is entrusting you with someone's heart. This goes beyond romance, it's about legacy, purpose, kingdom alignment. Your soulmate is not just someone to love, you are meant to build something eternal together. God is entrusting you with their healing, their destiny, their heart. They're counting on your faith, and God is depending on your obedience. This is your moment to sow into the future God has prepared for you. Sow into the Word. Sow into your destiny. If this message has pierced your spirit, if your heart trembles because you know this is for you, then do not delay. Act in faith. Respond in obedience. This is not just inspiration, it is a summons from heaven to align with the divine breakthrough. So sow into this word. Sow into your future. Sow into the healing of your union. Every seed you plant in faith becomes a key, unlocking doors in the Spirit, speaking when your words fail. It tells heaven, I believe what you've spoken, Lord. I receive it. I'm ready. This isn't about purchasing blessings. It's about activating faith that walks even when the road is dark. Faith that sacrifices, faith that obeys even when it costs you. When you give into this message, you crush fear and claim favor. You're not giving to a person, you're giving to God. You're offering back to the one who saw your tears and heard your prayers, who has already gone before you to clear the path. Let your offering echo in the Spirit. When words fail, your obedience becomes the roar heaven hears. Let your gift declare, I believe in divine love. I believe my union is ordained. I believe that what God started, He will finish. Give with expectation. Give with boldness. Give like someone who knows victory is already theirs. Luke 6:38 promises, Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. There's no delay in the Spirit when faith is active. Heaven responds when faith is sown. Let your seed shatter chains. Let it shift atmospheres. Let it set a blaze of divine connection. Your soulmate's soul is screaming for you. Right now, somewhere in the world, they call your name in desperate whisper. They may not know your face or recall your name, but their spirit senses you. They pray, Father, send someone to fight for me. They long for a warrior to rise and intercede. That warrior is you. You are the answer to their cry. You are their anchor in this season of waiting, their bridge from pain to promise. Through your obedience, God is unleashing a flood of blessing. This is only the beginning. Do not let weariness blind you. This is not the end. It's the dawn of an extraordinary story God scribes with His own hand. A story saturated with purpose, miracles, redemption, and restoration. Your love story is not random, it is sacred. It is being penned line by line, day by day, by the author of creation. You, child of God, are the main character. Do not doubt. Do not delay. Say yes. Yes to the process. Yes to the pruning. Yes to the preparation. Yes to the promise. Pray with urgency. Give with courage. Stand with authority, and watch what the Lord will do. Declare in faith, I am ready. Write it in the comments, I am ready for my divine union. I receive this message in faith. Don't whisper, declare it. Don't shrink, stand bold. Let the enemy know you will not be silenced. Heaven has chosen you. Your soulmate is waiting, and the victory has already been sealed by the blood of the Lamb. Message: your soulmate screams for you in the Spirit. Right now, somewhere in this world, they think of you. They don't know your name or recognize your face, yet their spirit knows yours. Their soul pulls toward yours as they cry out in prayer, whispering to heaven, hoping someone is listening. They long for someone to rise up, someone to war in prayer, to believe, to sow, to declare, to move in divine timing. That someone is you. You are the answer to their cry. You are their fortress in this season of waiting. You are the bridge spanning their pain and their promise. Through your obedience, God is flinging open the floodgates of heaven. This is only the beginning, beloved. Don't let weariness blind you to the truth. This is not the end, it's the dawn of a new chapter written by God's very hand. A chapter drenched in purpose, marked by miracles, bursting with redemption and restoration. Your love story isn't random. It's sacred. It's being etched line by line, day after day, by the author of all creation. And you, child of God, stand at its center. Do not doubt. Do not delay. Say yes. Yes to the process. Yes to the pruning. Yes to the preparation. Yes to the promise. Pray with urgency. Give with courage. Stand with authority. Watch what the Lord will do. Declare it in faith. I am ready. Type those words in the comments. I am ready for my divine union. I receive this message in faith. Don't whisper, roar it. Don't be timid, be bold. Show the enemy you refuse to be silenced. Heaven has chosen you. Your soulmate awaits. Victory is already sealed by the blood of the Lamb. God bless you, beloved. Your season of divine alignment has begun. Heaven is calling. Will you rise? This is a holy space, your first encounter with Christian Motivation 11. Welcome home. This isn't just a channel, it's a divine sanctuary where God's voice thunders, where broken hearts mend, where weary souls rest. Subscribe and stay connected, because the next word may be exactly what your spirit needs. If God is stirring your heart to join this divine mission, support us with a super thanks gift of up to $20. Every dollar fuels our sacred work, sharing God's word, reaching souls, preparing hearts for divine love. We're more than a channel, we're a community, a family of faith, grounded in truth, aligned with purpose, moved by the Spirit. Let's walk together. Let's believe together. Let's sow, pray, and rise together. Your soulmate is crying out. Heaven is answering. Now is your time to say yes. If this message ignited your spirit, like, share, and subscribe to this video, and support us with a super thanks of up to $20. Stay tuned, and keep believing in the power of God-ordained love.